Illuminati is still out there.
My opinion is it is real, it controls things, and it moves with a swiftness that we are not privy to until it years later when it actually affects us. So today we're talking about the Illuminati.
Illuminati, baby.
Which is, to me, the interconnected elite who controls the world through a headquarters in the Denver airport, a meeting at Bohemian Grove, symbolism on our money, pop culture, athletes, superstars spreading their message and gaining control and pushing their agenda forward. That is the Illuminati. That is the elite. That is what we are living underneath. But the more we can expose them, the better off we'll be. I want to be a member so bad.
I want to be a member. We heard that Illuminati is having open call, and we are so pumped about this.
Yeah.
First of all, before we even get into the Illuminati and what all is going on with them, I bet they have some fire-ass jackets.
I bet they do too.
Yeah.
Ooh, members only jackets.
Ooh, only members.
Only members jackets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's the tag on only fans and members only?
Let me ask you this, Tahir. Do you think you've stood next to an Illuminati member in your life?
I mean, yes and no.
What?
Allegedly. I've been next to Jay-Z.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been next to Jay. I've been next to a couple big music stars. So potentially, yes.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who are you next to?
I have met Dave Chappelle. I have met Jerry Seinfeld. I have met Snoop Dogg. I have met Gordon Ramsay. I have met Guy Fieri.
Allegedly. All of them are in the Illuminati?
Absolute illums. 100%.
What's that group called? Is it the alum?
That's a sick jacket.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. We always hear so much stuff about the Illuminati, and I found that a lot of conspiracy theories always kind of lend themselves to another one. Like in some way or along the line, they're attached to another one. And I feel like this is one of those ones where all of them are attached to it. Like that secret society is something that we always think about, these crazy meetings going on in smoky, dark rooms that we have no idea is happening, but everybody can believe that it's possible.
I believe in it.
Yeah?
Strongly. Yeah. My opinion is it is real, it controls things, and it moves with a swiftness that we are not privy to until it years later when it actually affects us.
At some point, we got to get like some new blood in there. That's why they open enrollments. Illuminati, come on, man. They could do it right around the time to do open enrollment for insurance, and they'd be like, boom, double whammy.
I'd like to start at the Denver airport because that's their HQ.
Ooh, let's get into it.
The Denver airport is bananas, dude. There is a plaque, Freemason plaque, that says New World Airport Commission on it, and that doesn't even exist.
I was just going to say, that's not a real thing, is it?
It's not a real thing. And next to it is a vault that says do not open until 2094 with Freemason symbolism on it. What is in the vault? What is in the vault at the Denver airport where there's an entire underground community that is the Illuminati headquarters? What is in that vault? And what's happening in 2094?
It's a lot going on. He wants answers, damn it, and I do too.
We both do stand-up, but have you flown into or out of the Denver airport?
The only thing that I remember really about the Denver airport is that it's big as it's super big.
Yeah, and I think that's actually intentional. As we dive into the underneath of the Denver airport, I will say I think the chaos on top is intentional because there's no TSA pre-check is over here, but it's actually over there. I've missed multiple flights myself there, and I think that kind of chaos is to just allow anything going underneath or people going into secret passages to go nobody's paying attention because nobody knows which way is up.
Oh, you know what?
It's like an IKEA.
It's DC. It's downtown DC's grid.
I love that.
That's what because downtown DC is a cluster of all. There's no reason for anyone's downtown area to be that ridiculous. It's 13 one-ways. And
you know why they do that too? I know we'll get back to it, but they do that for protests so that you can't protest except for at 100 feet at a time. Isn't that messed up? That's my theory.
Yeah,
It's to shut down protests. It's one way, and now we all got to turn around and go back the other direction.
We can't drive. we can march it. We can't drive it.
For those people who don't know about the Denver airport, I will say that it is 53 miles long, but Underneath it, whole city, whole community. They got a Starbucks with different flavors that we've never heard of.
What?
You can put on VR goggles, those crabs that can see colors that we don't know exist? They got that technology. Like, it is all underneath the Denver airport. And it's true, though. There's like underground bunkers.
53 miles is crazy for an airport. Like, that is,
Yeah.
that's obsessive, right?
Well, but if you think about everyone in the Illuminati, you need one central place for all of them to convene and talk about, like, the nuclear war that they created going on above us. So it makes sense that it would be somewhere central. You can't have it on the coast because of tsunamis and different weather. Denver's a great place. The air is thin, so anyone like me who's trying to bum rush and be like, let me in, I'm going to run out of breath real quick before
really
I
fast,
get down there.
really fast,
You know what I'm saying? I have suspicions about what's in that vault.
What do you think could possibly be in there? Is it secrets of the world or of the nation? Or
If you don't think it's a vault, maybe it's a go bag. Maybe it's a go bag, something like that. What could it be if it's not a vault? Think big. Think outside of the vault.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's a go bag for the elite, crack that thing open, and it's like water, cans of air.
Cans of air. I miss those. Those are popping in the 90s. You know what I want to know? Why 2094 though? Why that year?
As a fan of numerology, 9 plus 4, 13. 13s are everywhere.
Colonies.
Everywhere. Deep Illuminati connections to the number 13.
Ooh,
13
that's
colonies.
Good. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You be thinking even when you high.
Oh, yeah.
That's
well,
good.
when I'm not high, I'm asleep.
we gotta get you a job, man. this can't be productive.
This is almost a job.
They got something else out there. I remember you talking about some big ass horse or something.
When you go into the Denver airport, the welcome, like here in LA, you've got the big LAX signs.
Yeah.
St. Louis, where we're both from, you got the arch. Well, in Denver, it's a 32-foot blue horse named Blucifer with flaming eyes.
Okay.
Welcome to Denver.
First of all, Blucifer is a good play on the word.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Weird. That's a weird flex to like name something outside of your place of business. A play on Lucifer, but I mean, go off.
Like the dude who made it, rest his soul, Luis Jimenez.
Do you know when Illuminati first came out? May 1st, 1776. A couple months before the United States established itself as an independent country, right?
Cannot not be connected.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They did a soft launch to the Illuminati, then they was like, you know what? Let's throw a party. Let's just own the country.
Yes.
They was like, what about the British? Man, the British, man. And they tea. We our own thing over here. And then a couple months later, we got America, 1776.
I believe it. 13 colonies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Back to the 13.
Yeah.
With the vote.
100%.
Huh?
I love a soft launch of America, and then it's like, this is our island now.
We got a revolution for your ass. All right, so Illuminati started by Adam Weishaupt. That's a hell of a name, right there, right? So he started it, and of course, they stated that they wanted the same type of things: enlightenment, enlightenment thinking. They wanted the separation of church and state.
Good.
Yes. I feel like that, but I feel like it's always going back to like taking other people's sovereignty and controlling the masses. I feel like it always goes back to that. They use the same type of hierarchy structure that the Freemasons did. And eventually, honestly, Illuminati didn't even last that long. I want to give you the exact date. They lasted to 1787.
What, 87 minus 76? 11 years.
Yeah. Not even that long.
Like every time somebody tries to rise to power above the government, the government squashes it, and then you go underground and you gain even more control somehow sometimes.
Because we, as people, don't like being told what not to do.
Yeah.
Now, imagine some of the world's wealthiest, elite businessmen, entertainers being told you can't do nothing. They're like, who can't do that? But I'm rich.
Exactly. And I'm maybe religious, so I'm going to like wield the weapon of God in my favor amongst the poor.
Woo.
Come on. Not okay.
You think about somebody like Jay-Z, who has always been associated with the Illuminati, and I think it's because of the hand signal, right? It's the rock in the area. Been doing it for years and built a record label off of it, but looks like something we've seen before, right?
How do you mean?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, dollar bill stuff.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah.
You see it on the dollar bill. You've seen it on murals. You've seen it in history books. You got the pyramids in Egypt, and now he's throwing it up, calling himself the Rock, and it looks just like the all-seeing eye on the back of the dollar. So I feel like they always are going to attach him to that, as long as he's doing that, or he's calling himself Jehovah, Hove, any of those.
Jehovah's Witness.
I don't think he's nope.
Some P. Diddy.
Nope.
Exports.
I see the road you're going down. I'm gonna let you know it's closed already.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm turning around.
I'm gonna wing you on back.
Whoopsie daisy. I'm in DC. I went down the wrong one-way street right there. Sorry, Tahir. Whoops. I'm obsessed with micro-justice, and I'm obsessed with like fairness for all. I'm a bit of like a libertarian communist in a lot of ways. I just want people to live great lives and like have the rights they deserve. And I feel like sometimes I get upset at the way culture sways things, and I get pissed off, and then I say stuff out of pocket that's going to put me on lists.
In addition to being considered part of the Illuminati, Jay has also admitted, allegedly, from songs that he was part of the Freemasons. He has a song with Rick Ross actually called Freemasons, when he says to some degree that he's in this organization.
Interesting.
Do you think that you can get so big that you can just say stuff like that and nobody like bats an eye at it? They just, oh, he's just rapping. He's not being serious about it.
I do.
You get all of those people, like you said, from the Spotify and stuff, and who's listening and what, and who is active and people are actually responding to. And Jay is like a hub for not only rappers and R&B singers, but he also has the athletes. You know, he has a management company, so he has some of the biggest athletes in the world under him too. So you get him on board, allegedly, and it's just, it's a pyramid effect.
So if we're going to talk about how to control population, culture, money, lack of privacy, then you've got things like Tidal, you've got things like Spotify, you've got Amazon Music, you've got all these listening devices. What better people to put in positions to control the world than your Jay-Z's, than your Beyonce's, right? They check all those boxes that seem to be important ways to control humanity.
That's very true.
And culture is the number one touchstone, capstone for that,
Yeah. I was just going to say, like, I feel like the way that we're going, we're going to be very close to getting an invite to Bohemian Grove.
I was just going to say, yeah, he's in Bohemian Grove.
Yeah. For those that don't know about Bohemian, because we joke about it a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to go, like, explain for real what it is?
Yeah. The Mike Glazer dictionary definition.
Yeah, let's do it.
It is a place where the powerful elite, all men, go for a week, decide the fate of the world for the future, decide where and how things are going to work out culturally, scientifically, politically, financially, and they have sex with virgins, allegedly.
Yeah. I think it's something far more sinister than we know, and I think that we make light of what we don't know because of the truth would terrify us.
I think that's fair.
All we can do is speak on what we know and how we feel about it, and I believe that the Illuminati is still out there. I believe that they are, like we talked about briefly, like the cultural relevances are still there. Like you have the Jay-Z's, you have all of the other big artists that are still potentially pushing or allegedly pushing the agenda. And even, like I say, in our modern, everyday, day-to-day experiences, like things like the dollar that are just constantly reinforcing their symbols and potentially funding their rituals or whatever. As always, my name is Tahir Moore.
My name is Mike Glazer, former child crisis actor.
And this has been another amazing episode of High in the Sky. And also hit that subscribe button and that share button. Do us a favor.
Please, we're trying to get in that algorithm, puff some stuff, click right here, go in, down that rabbit hole. What are you doing?
That's my happy dad.
Oh, nice.